Good morning, everyone. Leg day today, and I was looking up, different little hamstring focus exercise, just so I can do something a little different compared to doing the same thing all the time. But I find something different, and it involved, the hip thrust, the booty builder, and of course, not only are people on it, couples on it, which is fine, except for the fact that they don't work out, but they do more sets of kissing in the gym than moving weight. So my glutes will not be growing anytime soon because I'm already done with this and they are still on that. And they were on that before I even got here. So I don't know. Looks like it just might be a same good old fashioned Alejandro created leg day. So I did my first set with just 45 pounds and I got 11, but that was like going to be the warm up in the sense. But I'm like, you know what? That was a good set, but let me just add the weight. And I had on the 25, and I was only able to get 6 reps. So not ideal. So do I have to drop the weight? Possibly. That might very well be the case, but it's not the case for today because I'm going to finish off this last set with the 45 and the 25, and hopefully my grip just holds up because that's really the only thing holding me back because I could have definitely got more reps in hamstring-wise, but it just started slipping out of my hands and fell out. So let's get it. Okay. Okay. Oop. That was a difficult one. Stopped for a little bit to readjust the hands, but overall, I got what I needed to get. I really need to just buy some straps. But yeah, that's all I got. Okay, next up, doing a little bit of outer thigh action. I was thinking of doing leg extensions, then another hamstring curl in between, but someone was on the leg extension, at least the one I like. I mean, I could do the orange one, but I'm more a fan of like the blue one. So figured get both abductors done, and then hopefully one of the hamstrings is open then, and then I'll be able to get that second hamstring work in. A little hitch movement, I believe it's called. I might be wrong, but I think it's called that. So let's get after it. Outer thigh, shoot for 10. Okay. Try to get some extra partials in there, but this did not go to plan. Maybe I should have just did 2 sets for the outer thigh, because that like third set I tried to do, that was kind of just painful, like an overstrain on my thighs there compared to some nice muscle growth. But I did 3 over there, so now I gotta do at least 3 here. I can't do 2 there and then 3 here. That wouldn't be ideal. So since I already did 3, I can switch to doing just 2 sets now. But what we could do, just work on not being a bitch and moving the weight. So let's get after it. Try to do assisted one there at the end. Didn't really work out. So got 10 clean ones. 11th one was iffy. So let's see how the other 2 sets go. Okay, little line leg curl was open, so snagged this bad boy, doing it at 120. I got an 8 on my first set, so kind of trying to push to 10, so I'm not sure if 120 would be the best weight for that, but we're definitely going to stick with it for right now. Then hopefully the leg extension stays open by the time I'm done with this, because I still got 2 more sets on here, so we'll see what happens. But for right now, let's shoot for 10 reps. Damn. Not ideal. Let's drop the weight a little bit, get a few more reps here. That'll be all. So, last big leg movement of the day. Some leg extensions. After this, gonna do some calf raises. They appear to be open, so happy about that. And it's 7:32 right now, so I don't think I'll need a superset. I think I'll be chilling, but I am tired. I'm starting to fall asleep on the machines here. I notice myself like when you're fall asleep and you do the little nod and you wake yourself up a little bit. That's what I did right before I started my second set here. So not ideal, but the past 3 days I took a nap before work. I've been making knock on wood, I've been making good enough time to at least take a 10-minute nap, and I quite enjoy those. Aside from the fact that my cat wants to walk over my face as I'm trying to fall asleep. And it's buddy, it's fine if I'm going to bed because, I have time to have you get settled and then I could fall asleep. But when I'm taking a nap, I need complete peace because I probably got a minute to fall asleep and then, 9 minutes to actually rest. So that's all I got to say about my naps. So let's get after it here. Okay, a little bit different setup today for, the calf raises. For one, whoever was on here before me put a 25 on, then a 35 on for the left side, and then the 35 on and a 25 on for the right side. Bozo move. But I was too lazy to take the weight off because I'm for me, I usually do 2 45s and a 10. But with the 35 and the 25 that was already on, that's basically a 45 and a 10 right there. So I would just need to add a 45 on top of that. So that's my plan. Now, the weights look extremely ugly with how they're set up. However, I'm not sure if it'll feel exactly the same or not. So this is going to be my first set here. So let's see how it goes. If it feels any different. I'll unrack all the weight once I'm done with it, but just pure laziness of not wanting to do it before I did my first couple sets. Okay. pretty much feels the same. Nothing too shabby about it. Got my 20. Let's see if I can replicate that for the next 2 sets. Okay, moving on into some cable crunching out, and it's feeling great today. I didn't do it yesterday because I usually don't do core for back day because I want to supplement doing some forearm workouts, and then never have any time, so I never do the forearm workouts. But last Tuesday, or this past Tuesday, I wasn't really feeling it too much, so that was kind of a bummer, but felt real good today, so I'm hoping to, replicate that for my second set. Okay, finishing up here, a little twist action. Got my first set out of the way, and I didn't hate it, didn't love it though either. Nothing too fancy, too special about today, but I don't think I did it on Tuesday because I think someone was on here, so that was unfortunate. So picking up after 2 days rest helps out. The side abdominals. But it's 8 o'clock now, so for the sake of preserving my nap time, I better get a move on with this. Okay. Well, I am mad because when I finished my last set of cardio, when I finished my last set of core, I went to do some cardio. And at the time, there was only one person on the bike. There's 3 bikes all together. But I had to slightly piss. So I went to take a piss so that way I didn't have to piss during cardio. I come out from my piss and I notice 2 other people hopped on the bikes. I'm like, what the hell? No one ever uses these bikes. Why all of a sudden are people using them now? I don't know. But point is, I'm upset because I ended up having to do my cardio on the Stairmaster, which normally would be fine, except for the fact that I didn't want to do it. I wasn't in the mood, and I was right because I had to slow down the speed twice because I was just too tired. Compared to if I was on the bike, I would be able to do all 30 minutes straight on setting 20 and burn about 400 calories. But since I had to slow down the bike, I was only able to burn about 300, which is very unfortunate, if you ask me. But we're done with that now. And I am just looking forward to getting some ice cream later. So last night, I ate at my grandma's. I had dinner and everything, and I was over my calories. But I had one of those little drumstick ice cream cones because I figured I was over 500 calories over yesterday, and I lost weight. So let me have this ice cream because maybe I'll still lose weight, or at the bare minimum, maybe gain like 0.2 pounds, which would be whoop-de-doo because I'm starving, and I didn't mind having the ice cream at that time. But then I took an hour-long nap, and I don't know what it is about naps at my grandma's, but I always wake up starving. So I go home from my grandma's, and my mom had ice cream cake. So I had a slice of ice cream cake. Didn't mark that down in the calorie marker because I wasn't too sure how to really measure it out. I guess I could have put it on the scale, but then I don't know. I was just too lazy. I didn't want to. But I figured I'm already over my calories. I'll probably end up gaining a little weight, but considering I dropped 3 pounds, I don't think it matters too much if I gain a pound or so. Well, I was wrong because I gained 3 pounds, so I'm back up to 182. 2 days ago, I was 182, and then even over my calories, I still dropped down to 179. And then today, I'm back up to 182. So I guess, I don't know, body's a weird thing, but I just got to focus on being under my calories because I didn't have breakfast technically. I mean, I had my protein puffs that I ate on the drive over here this morning. So there was that, but I probably burned off all the calories for that on the cardio. So all that's left is a sandwich, some pasta, Thursday, pasta day. And then I plan on getting a s'mores blizzard at Dairy Queen again because it was quite good when I got it earlier this week. So I wanted to get it. But that's the plan. Hopefully I got some leftover calories by the time I'm done with all that. So I'm already 200-ish calories in because I think the protein puffs are like 220. And I got my protein shake when I get back, which is, I want to say that might be 200 as well because I have the no-fat Fairlife milk. So that's, I don't know exactly, might be totally off, but I want to say that's like 80 calories for a cup. And then I have the creatine, which is 0 calories for a serving. And then the protein, which is like 24 grams of protein. And I think 1 gram of protein is like 4 calories or something like that. So 24 times 4, 56 calories. So let's just round up to say roughly 200 calories in total for the protein shake. Because 80 plus the 56, and I'm probably off on my calories to some degree. So let's just say 200 in total. So that'd be 400 there. Sandwich, about 500 calories, so there's 1,000. I may not have a lot of room because then kind of like one little serving of pasta usually comes up to about 1,000 calories itself, so that'd be 2,000 there. So then I have about 200 calories left over for ice cream. Not ideal, because I'm gonna go with my lady. My lady loves the s'mores as well, and before we just split a large to kind of save some money, and also I thought more for me because she usually never really eats, but she was scarfing down that blizzard, so I could go a medium to kind of try to save some calories, but I'm like, ugh, I really want that s'mores blizzard. So might still probably gonna get the large. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding myself? But yeah, looking forward to that. Good weekend coming up. I'm looking forward to Sunday because we don't have work on Monday. So on Sunday, I'm gonna have my game in the morning. Unfortunately, it's at a farther away field, so that wasn't planned. It was supposed to be at the closer one. So it's at a further away field. So got that, but at least it's at 9 a.m. So probably get home around, let's say 12:30-ish. Because if it starts at 9, 10, 11, 12, roughly 3 hours, about a half an hour drive back. So maybe roughly still be done around the same time shower-wise. But point is, got my game in the morning. Then I don't know if you guys know what Knoebels is, but it's this local, not local, it's about an hour away, but not too bad of a drive. It's semi-local for, you know, an amusement park. And gonna get like the all-day pass, which is like $60, but then that's the one price you pay. So probably gonna end up spending over $100, like including the food and stuff like that. So not the most ideal scenario. Hopefully a lot of people come into Cork for Friday and Saturday so I can make more money to spend for, you know, Knoebels. But yeah, that's the plan. And then I don't have work on Monday, so I'll be able to sleep in to some degree because I'll see what Darius is doing on, you know, Memorial Day. I'm not sure. He probably still comes in for 9, so I'll be able to sleep in a little bit, which will be nice. Be a nice weekend. So once 5 o'clock hits today, it's gonna be fucking great for me. Pasta, ice cream, seeing my lady sleeping over. Friday and Saturday are probably gonna suck, just work-wise. But honestly, I don't have to do that much shopping because I'm just gonna get more bread to, you know, have for my sandwiches for next week, so that way it doesn't go to waste. And then, yeah, that's about it. Might have to stop at Sam's Club for ham, because I think like the ham only has like 12 servings, but the salami has like 36 servings in it. So we'll see. We'll see what arises from this weekend. But that's all I got for you guys today. Made this far in the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.